Hello, hello, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV. I can't remember exactly where we left off last time. I think we were cutting through the main storyline. But I figure, we did those extremes last time, so we can come and turn them into a knuckle high, or a knuckle high, however you say his name. I'm pretty sure his name is some variety of I want to say Filipino because it reminds me of some mythological god type names from that region of the world, but I don't know for sure because I'm not, it's not my region of expertise. Intimate knowledge of the primal mind, huh? For weal or for woe. They liked that term in this expansion, didn't they? Because, I mean, Vidofnir just said that to us last time. Very well, very well. Well, we can talk to him later. Just wanted to turn those in. Let's see. Let's go ahead and go railroad the main storyline for a little bit. We'll take our helmet off for it, too. Just so you can see Clyde's expressions, though they're not really that important. So you slew a handful of primals, chatted with the Emperor of Garlemald, uncovered the truth behind a 1,000-year war, thwarted a megalomaniacal archbishop's ambitions, and then rode home on the back of the Father of Dragons. Does that about sum it up? Less than celebratory. Yeah, well, Nidhogg's still on the loose. We got work to do, man. Also, Thancred, I mean, it might be what he's wearing, but he seems to have really sort of gotten a bit more jacked. Hilda stand? I should have talked to Hilda. Ah, well. Mm-hmm. Uh-oh, yeah, he got stabbed. Sleeping off a knife to the gut. Mm. Let us be about it. I guess that's the equivalent of saying let us be around it, or, you know, let us get to it. Louis Swa once told me that man is all too willing to let his future be bound by his past, and time after time have I witnessed how depressingly right he was. I guess this is their way of helping you gear up through the story? Against the dying of the light, huh? Very well, very well. We'll see, I guess. Oh, Thancred's got to get back to hitting on ladies. A fellow ruffian amongst all these illustrious personages. Lover of women and wine, though neither care for him that much. Capital suggestion, Clyde. Hilda has sexy boots. Grizzled I will accept, but old? Well, you gotta admit, the whole white hair thing, that does make you look older, even though you don't got wrinkles. I don't think there's that many Ishgardians, if any at all, that aren't old that have white hair. That seems to be sort of the Archon's shtick. They've got whiter, bright, you know, hair that is, otherwise, you know, looks unnatural or dyed. Someone once said that a gentleman is rather than does, and in Lord Emmanuel, I sense we have living proof. I should have talked to Honorroy. Something the matter, old boy? Ah, yes, the Arsons. Dreadful business that. And awfully curious, wouldn't you say? There doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason to it at all. Naturally, we've doubled the guard outside the manor, along with most of the other houses. Can't have the old pile going up in flames, after all. Oh, in case you were wondering why the Hoplon is awash with refugees, the lower levels of the vault have been opened to those unfortunate souls who have lost their homes. Sir Amarek's orders, from what I hear. Remarkable man. Not even a knife in the ribs can keep him from his duties. Actually, old boy, if you were thinking of questioning the refugees, I should be more than happy to accompany you to the Hoplon. While you conduct your inquiries, I could offer words of comfort to the distressed and despondent young maidens. Wait a moment, I know what that is. You're giving me one of your looks, aren't you? You do me an injustice, old boy. I will have you know, my heart yearns for but one rose, prickly though she may be. I sense you remain unconvinced. Very well. If it will help to prove my purity of my intentions, I shall gracefully rescind my offer. Now run along and catch those arsonists. She doesn't have a lot of faith in Thancred. My lord is a gentleman of unassailable principles. To assail them, after all, one would first need to locate them. Oh. Oh, God. That's hilarious. Oh, man. Sometimes I just examine myself because I can't remember exactly what gear I've got on. And on controller it's faster than going into the menu. Well, slightly, I don't know. Maybe it's not faster. Maybe I just like examining myself. If you know what I mean. You look like a sourpuss. No, I have a giant sword. I have no need of succor. Unless it's from a scholar. There was a man with a satchel. I saw him kneeling outside the window, and there was smoke everywhere, and it was so hot, and I couldn't breathe. I don't remember how I made it out. I suppose I must have climbed. Maybe my arm is getting better after all. Oh no! I meant to take the short way around, but there was no short way around. I guess I could have run to this aetherite and then teleport to this one and then run up under here, but oh well. There was a crazy priest. Oh, of course it's the clergy. You think that with a corrupt pope at the head that the rest of it wouldn't also be sort of shady? Yes, I know he's an archbishop, but that's so many syllables, and when I could just say pope and have the same effect. I always wonder why sometimes, you know, the quest markers are exact, like they just tell you exactly where the person is, and then other times it's like, go on a scavenger hunt. Alphanod tackled him, huh? Summoned me? Why, boy, that would just make a primal. My, but you reek of oil. And are those burns on your hands? An occupational hazard, I suppose, but tell me, does arson pay well? Don't mind if he's lipping when he gets there. Woo! Must we entertain hypotheticals? The world as it is vexing enough. Well, his old outfit was sort of basic, so I much prefer his new one, which he apparently got from giant ant people. How about that? Bit of a gambler, ain't he? Fine by me so long as his luck don't run out. Well, everyone's luck always runs out eventually. I'd take the money, but that's only... See, that's only 3,500. I wonder if NPCing the accessories would get me more money or not. Well, only one way to find out. There's also the option of turning them in for Grand Company seals, though. Let's see... Oh, I could get this minion. Coffer. These are totems for hive weapons. No thanks. I'll keep the Heavensward helmet fragment, but everything else can go. Oh, they're already augmented? They're item level 240 then? Well, that's pretty nice. Pretty nice. As goes light, so goes darkness, huh? Okay, okay. Let's see what this is all about.
I do not mean to diminish our accomplishments, but until we identify the ones who ordered the fires set, our work is far from finished.
Between the various conservative and religious factions in Ishgard, I dare say there's no shortage of parties who would like to see the status quo preserved. Do any likely suspects spring to mind?
The entire clergy? Maybe House is a male?
Far too many to count.
Lord Commander, your wounds.
Are healing well. Thank you. Time is of the essence. Lest we forget, these men would sooner put their own city to the torch than see it change. When our enemies learn that we have apprehended their arsonist, there is no telling how they will react.
Lord Commander, an armed mob has seized control of the vault.
Boy, howdy.
And now we know. Tell us what happened, sir. Spare no detail.
We were directing refugees into the Basilica, as you ordered, when all of a sudden, men brandishing weapons were all around us. It happened so fast, my lord. We had no time to respond. They've taken the refugees hostage and barricaded themselves inside the vault.
And they sent you to deliver their demands.
They, the true brothers of the faith, demand that a conclave to select the next archbishop be held forthwith. Furthermore, they declare that you, Lord Commander, are guilty of patricide and high treason, and that you must surrender yourself at once to receive of the Fury's judgment.
Ridiculous! I mean, do they honestly think that executing Sir Emmerich would change anything? That the truth will somehow die with him?
These fundamentalists rage against the passing of the old ways, unable to accept there can be no going back.
I like his voice actor.
Given the fanciful nature of their demands, a peaceful resolution does not seem likely. If the hostages are to be rescued, it will be by force, I fear.
God, there's so much dialogue I love in this. Given their fanciful nature, given the fanciful nature of their demands. That's awesome.
Agreed. Lucia, take a contingent of knights and establish a perimeter outside the entrance.
At once, Lord Commander.
Hilda, I need your people out in force throughout the Broom. When word spreads of the situation, the friends and family of the hostages may try to take matters into their own hands. I will not give these militants more targets. I shall lead the assault on the vault. Master Alphino, can I count on the support of the Scions?
Of course.
We are in your debt.
I shall join you as well, Lord Commander.
Your assistance is most welcome, Lord Atwarel. To arms, then, friends. Time is against us.
Wonder if he had to do multiple takes to say Lord Atwarel. The words are hard. I need multiple takes, that's for sure. Damn French-ass names. Now, if I'm not mistaken, we're gonna get into an instanced battle. How about that? So. Oh look, an instance battle marker. How about that? Aw, you're dressed up like Harshaphant. You better not go getting dead now. Well, let's see, we're putting clergy down. Yeah, I guess we'll go in on Dark Knight. Aw, no blood gauge for us, but that's okay. Oh, that's an old Flash. Imeric the Blue, or Americ the Blue. Ragged Refugee.
Down with you!
Artuarel Ironbone, huh?
You underestimate me!
Isn't it manly? He's still got that knife wound healing, and he's like... A word of a heretic and kinslayer. I would sooner trust a dragon. Activate the knights. We shall show the hostages the same mercy he showed the archbishop. Well, I killed the archbishop, you idiot. So, you know. He's just gonna 1v1 him? The first time I ever did this instance battle, I wasn't reading the dialogue carefully or something, and I didn't run out and save the hostages right away, or like all of the hostages. I got really confused. And as you can see, we have an Amarex, similar to the Reborn instance, we have an Amarex vitality meter. Remember that line for later. Traitor, Kinslayer. It's not gonna be the first time we see it. In fact, there should be a time where we hear it.
This knight does not yield!
Alright, final hostage. Uh-oh. Mael. Will we, though? We don't have Hilda with us. She's the only one with a gun! Although I suppose Thancred would do it with throwing daggers.
Where is he? Where is he?
Come no closer!
You have nowhere to run. Release the girl and surrender.
Surrender to whom? The blasphemer who throws wide the gates to our enemy? Who breaks bread with him and calls him brother? Ungodly swine! I would sooner die than surrender to you.
Is it godly to spill the blood of an innocent child? To burn the homes of your brothers? Tell me, priest, is that godly?
Do not speak to me of godliness, heathen! Your father's blood is on your hands, as is hers!
What? But I...
That's some skill to catch a human on your back without getting her impaled on your back spikes.
Vidafne!
Well met, knight. Mayhap I chose an inopportune moment?
Not at all. Pray forgive us this most unworthy reception. We are honored to have you with us, and right glad of your aid.
Fortune delivered the child unto me. I had but to receive her.
Thank you for saving me.
Thou art welcome, child.
Never did I think to be indebted to so unexpected a savior. But full glad am I to be so.
Friend of Izel, warrior of warriors, I had hoped to meet with thee. I bear a message from my sire.
From Freysfelder.
Upon returning to our lands, Nidhogg's shade did sing unto his brood, and they for skies unknown did then take wing. This thou must know, for your fates are inextricably bound.
Huh.
What of Estinian? Is he truly lost to us?
Skies unknown.
Such matters are beyond my ken. I but bear my father's words. Take from them what thou wilt. Fare you well, mortals.
So it is as they say then. A great white dragon swooped down from the heavens to rescue an innocent child.
A most unexpected turn of events, but not an unwelcome one. The people will not soon forget this day.
Yet how will they choose to remember it, Sir Emmerich? And will these events serve to bring man and dragon closer together, or drive a deeper wedge between brothers? After 1,000 years, the world these men once knew is changing, and with ungentle swiftness to boot. Though their actions are misguided, their sentiments are only to be expected. You may be sure that others will rally to their cause. I share your desire for a lasting peace with the Jovanians, I do. But I would not see it built on the bones of our countrymen, nor on our own. I see much of horsifying you, and I could not bear to mourn the passing of another son.
Lord Edmund.
Oh, you wish a word with me, huh? I mean, he's still really good at fighting. But Hilda did say that he was old. He does look kind of rough around the edges. His skin is darkened. I guess from his time exposed in the wilds. Irreparably disrupted. His ability to manipulate ether has been compromised. Simply put, Thancred may no longer be able to wield magics.
That Vidofnir should chance to arrive even as the girl fell. Truly, I could not have planned it better myself.
Is that what the writer said to the other writer?
Ah, good. We were afraid you might have left.
A shield, my lord?
Fit for a true knight. An expression of our gratitude to you and yours, long overdue.
But I'm not a paladin, so I can't use shields.
But there is something else I would discuss ere you part. Something which cannot leave this room. My father will soon step down as head of our house. Sir Emmerich was not the only one to fall under suspicion following the death of the Archbishop. There are some who believe my father complicit in a coup d'etat. Thus he intends to renounce his title to absolve our house of suspicion and secure the support of our peers.
Surely there must be another way to convince houses Durndare and Zemail.
So I said to him. Alas, he will not budge. Ever since I was a child, I knew that I would one day succeed my father. The thought of it filled me with pride. Yet once I learned the day was at hand, my heart was filled with naught but dread. Our legacy is built upon the lies of our forefathers. In accepting this title, am I not perpetuating this injustice? Why should I become the next count?
Well, that's like a dick punch, man.
You sound just like him. Aye, I suspect that is what Horschiffon would have said. To aid those in need. When you look on that shield, I trust you will remember his words. And should I once more find my resolve wavering, I ask that you show me the way. You were a brother to Horschiffon. Will you be a brother to me as well? Come, Manalaine. There's much to be done. For father and for Sir Emmerich,
and for Ishgard.
Amanda Lane. Okay, there we go. Seems grumpy. Maybe he wanted to be the next count, or something.
To think we share the same blood. Pray excuse us.
But it's curious.
Those were the days of promises and vows, of tentative first steps into an uncertain future. A future shaped by the choices we made, in ways we could never have foreseen. Born of good and evil, of light and darkness, and shepherded by our hand. Be it for weal, or be it for woe.
There that thing is again. From the memoirs of Count Edmund de Fourtops. Heaven word, as goes light, so goes darkness. Well, could be worse, could be worse. Let's take the money this time. I don't feel like cramping my inventory. I'm not even sure if NPC and the accessories would be more worthwhile or not. They're Yanger's in the Great Google Library. This is thy proof. The Jaren Oracles? Apocrypha. There's a truth long forgotten, a tale of the beginning, and the path we have been set upon. Whoa! Our fates were ordained long ago, Archon. The Garleans are no exception, nor the Triad. You know what must be done. Alabay? Man, that warrior is sharp. Highlander. He's in battle garb. And a blonde chick with brown greaves. Ah, Ida and Papalymo. Uh-huh. Ralgar had better be. Was she not wearing her mask? We didn't get to see her face either way. Oh well. Guess we'll have to find out next time, though. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Stay safe and have a good day. See you next time.